Cameras ready?
Yeah, that's nice.
Roll cameras.
Here we go.
Playback.
Playback.
You want fancy cars, what? Stay in school. You want to get a job, what? Stay in school. You want to go far, what? Stay in school. You want to be a superstar. Stay in school.
We're here to do a video on Too Krayze about staying in school that we think has a tremendous message, and all the youngsters should hear it across the country.
When I first met Too Krayze, I thought he was a talented young man. I cast him in a movie I was directing. I thought he was a talented young actor. I began to find out he was also a talented young singer, a talented dancer, a powerful young man with a powerful message.
What inspired me was I saw a lot of children and kids that were dropping out of school. If they were still in school, you know, they were getting bad grades, D's and F's, and they came to me in my studio, Brandon's Place Multimedia Complex, and they said they wanted to be a rapper, they wanted to come in the studio and make beats and stuff. But what inspired me was that it showed me how they think that they can get the fame, the cars, the bling bling by doing nothing, dropping out of school, just going to a studio or a record label and selling themselves.
When I first heard it, I was like, whoa, stay in school. That's good.
And when he brought me the beats, I was like, awesome. This is old school, new school. This is hip hop and rock.
I became fascinated with the reaction of people on the set. Some of them were just dancers, but the more Too Krayze talked, the more he sang, the more they listened to the words, and the kids that came in and started to dance with us, the more they were impacted by his message. And I began to realize that not only would it reach out to people across on the other side of the screen, but it would reach out to kids all across the nation and all across the world.
If I don't know, then I'm asking the questions. It's a blessing to gain knowledge while you still can. So when I finish my homework, I'ma chill, Mike. Come on. To pass my test, just to do my best. I gotta do it every day. Be what you wanna be, Too Krayze.
I've worked with a lot of people. I've made a lot of movies. I've been making movies for 25 years. I've made movies with Richard Pryor, with Dan Aykroyd, with Rob Lowe, with Bill Paxton, with Jackie Gleason and Art Carney, some of the great comics and great talents of our time. And I'm just saying this, Will Smith, Eddie Murphy, move over. Too Krayze is here, and he sings.
It's like one of the most cleanest, true messages I've heard in most songs.
He motivates a lot of people, and he's an inspiration to everybody.
Before I even heard about him, I kind of thought he was going to be like a pop kind of, but when we broke it down and I listened to the song over and over again, he was saying some real stuff.
Young people are looking for someone to recognize them. Everybody wants recognition.
His message is kind of like promoted towards the youth, you know, telling them to stay in school, education, doing, like, you know, making right choices, good morals, good family background.
It's not one of those boring drab things, stay in school like you see on TV. It's upbeat, it's hip-hop, it's something cool that, like, I think a kid or somebody can get into.
I think through music, people express themselves, and I think with, like, the song Stay in School, the kids are able to make a connection, like, okay, well, you know, maybe I should be, you know, go to school, maybe I should be cool.
What I get out of it and when I hear it, it's like, it's very powerful.
You can be anything. Do your best at everything. You can make your own way. Be what you wanna be, Too Krayze. You want fancy cars, boy? You serious? Stay in school. You wanna get a job, boy? Stay in school. You wanna go far, boy? Stay in school. You wanna be a superstar? Stay in school. You want fancy cars, boy? Stay in school. You wanna get.
Well, Too Krayze is different because not only is he charismatic, but he's also, the messages that he gives are positive, but he's not doing it in a preaching way. He's doing it in a hip-hop way where the youngsters will understand it.
I think actually Too Krayze's music will affect a lot of kids today because of his honesty. The fact that he has the courage to speak out on issues that affect the world and that is affecting our nation and our youth.
The man's cool. He's like, well, here's his name. He's Too Krayze. He always live. He's out there. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing.
It's crazy. Too crazy.
He makes me want to do you know, positive things in my life so I can, you know, be a superstar.
I'm sure that through his talent, he's able to do anything that he wants to do.
Sometimes I think Too Krayze is just too crazy.
Who are your role models? Who inspires you?
Will Smith, Michael Jackson, my dad, my mom, and of course the one and only, the Creator, God, Jesus Christ, the Lord Savior. And without him, I wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't be in front of this camera. You know, I wouldn't be doing a rap. I wouldn't be doing the lawyer stuff. I wouldn't be acting. I wouldn't be playing basketball. So, my biggest role model and my biggest entrepreneur is God.